Their little antenna. What?
Letting people know your new little pastime, which is snails. You won't be able to see them, probably, but they're really, really tiny. And when we were gardening, we found about 10 of them. And so I dug up a piece of earth and this old beta tank and put them in there. The rocks were with the tank. And so, yeah, now they've had babies. And like, so it's littered with babies. I got to change it out, but yeah, so now all of the grass is grown. Sorry. All the grass is grown in there, but Noe has taken a huge interest in the snails, which is shocking me.
I don't want them in my hand, but I'll watch them.
So I thought she'd be like, yeah.
They're cool.
Because I was going to keep them in the man cave, but I brought them out and she didn't have a problem with them. And so she's been looking at them every day, and she's looked them up, looked at how big they will get.
They're Cellar Glass Snails.
I put some fruit in there, which is right there. And then that leaf is dead, but they've been eating on a lot of the leaves. Laid babies on some of them. Soon I'm going to move them to a bigger tank. But yeah, Noe loves them more than the girls. It's kind of funny. What do you think, Noe?
I think they're so cool. And despite about people saying that they move slow, they actually move pretty fast.
Mm-hmm. They do.
Look, he's looking for a little spot.
Yeah, you guys won't be able to see them. They're really small. They're actually adults, but they're the size of one of the rocks. Believe it or not.
Do you have your, if you have your focus on, let's see.
You guys are going to get dizzy as she tries to.
Okay, so right there, you'll see one. There's actually two of them.
There's one on the dirt back here.
I know.
It's moving up.
And there's one right there too. So anyway, might not be the most entertaining to you, but pretty cool to me. There. I'm gonna turn it around. You should be able to see that one. See his little antennae moving? And there goes his little body.
Well, anyhow, Noe, I don't know if they're going to want to sit and watch.
Okay.
The snails. So, yeah, they're probably like... Alright, so anyhow, let me get that out of the way. Sorry, my finger's all in the way. But, anyhow, that's pretty much it, I guess. We are, I just now got up, so it's still early. I mean, the sun's just now trying to come out, which is typical. So the sun will come out, and then probably around 8:30, it'll go back in and stay in, and then it'll rain. But I think for the next couple of days, it's supposed to be sunny, which for the last few days, it's been nothing but rain. So we'll see what happens, but
This guy's
anyhow.
not dead, I told you.
Oh, he's not? She's still talking about her snails over there. But anyhow, yeah, it's crazy. We have our next project in mind, which Noe says she's going to help, but we know that's not going to be the case, is fencing. So we are going to replace some of the fence that's along the house. And basically it's a wooden fence, but it's so dry rotted from the previous years before we were here that I'm surprised it's still standing. So we're going to replace that fence. We got some wood, really nice wood that's going to actually go up along that area, And yeah, so that's going to be, I don't know when type project, but probably relatively soon, because when it's summertime, that's not going to work. But anyhow, that's kind of what we're planning, well, what I'm planning to do, because Noe's not going to be out there. If anything, she'll be out there talking to the neighbor, but...
I help.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
You don't let me help.
Well...
You don't.
I mean, your level of help is not really...
You see that, folks? You see?
Well, it's mainly her saying, is it strong enough? That's why with this island, I did it way before she came in, because it's like, if I get in here, because there's parts that, you know, you put together and it's not really that sturdy just yet, because it doesn't have 4 corners up, or it doesn't have everything assembled, and she'll sit there and tug and pull on it, and I'm like, dude, it's gonna fall apart because it's not done yet. So I can imagine what it's gonna be like doing the fence, and she's just gonna be, well, this isn't up there strong enough. That's why I like the chicken coop. That chicken coop could probably survive like a strong earthquake, because I have reinforced it so many different ways. Like, it's built like a house, because I know that Noe will go out there and push on it and sit on it and jump on it and bang on it to see if it's going to stand. And if it's just a slight give, she's going to say, I don't know, this is kind of weak. She doesn't want to talk about it, but that's what she does.
Okay, sometimes I'm a product of my dad, and that's one of those things. My dad built something, or if my dad fixed something, everything else on it would break except that part that he fixed.
Anyhow, that's pretty much it. Not a lot this morning. Noe made banana bread last night, which she used those little design cup things.
Oh, she
which I got her.
Flowers.
I don't know. Is this one of them?
That's a heart.
Oh, you did. Oh, my bad. She did it a different way.
Look at the little flowers.
Well, now I have to, like...
Look.
Can you see them?
Aren't they pretty? It smells good.
That job. So anyhow, now Zara's up. So it's going to be rough. It's going to be a rough day. Hey, good morning.
I'll give that poor kid a compliment.
No, I love little Zara bean. But anyhow, hope you guys are having a great day. Sorry we didn't do a video yesterday, but you know, yeah. It's not that we don't have videos lined up. I just haven't done them. And then I did one that was a long video, and then I decided to delete it because I'm like, sometimes I'm you know, in my feelings, and I talk about stuff, and I'm like, So, but it was a video that basically talked about, it was a video talking about, because I was watching a YouTuber who had frustrations about YouTube, and not necessarily YouTube itself, but kind of just like the politics of YouTube, I guess. And so I voiced my opinion on it, and I'm like, don't even
it's
want to
like
waste
writing writing a letter and never sending it.
Right. So anyhow, it's gonna get loud. So hope you guys are having a great start of your morning. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Next time, I will see. Oh yeah, forgot about that. She reminded me. I have to go to the dentist today, and I'm not looking forward to it, which sucks. So yeah, that's just gonna. Good morning, sweet pea. Okay, I'm gonna be going by myself, baby. But anyhow, until next time, I will see you. Take care.